Hello everyone, my name is Kodak the Bear, and it's kind of been a long time since I've made one of these vlogs, personal videos, I guess you could say. I used to do these kind of videos a lot when I first started on YouTube. A lot of those videos no longer being available, of course, but recently it has came to my attention that we had reached 250 on the YouTube channel. Woo woo! That's kind of a pretty big accomplishment for me. Um, the channel's been around for quite a while, and I wanted to explain a couple of things in celebration of us reaching 250. One of the things I wanted to talk about was how I came to want to be a content creator. Why do I make content? Just so on and so forth. But again, I wanted to thank you guys for 250. As I'm making this video, we are 251. I wanted to wait a little bit to make a better approach to this video, and I didn't want to make the video and then have us go down a subscriber. Just be like real embarrassed about it. I didn't. In full transparency, like I was waiting just because I didn't want to reach 250, preemptively make this video and then have us go down in subscribers. So that we've been at 250 for I'd say at least about like a week and a half, but I wanted to wait a little bit to make this video. So yeah, as they're saying this now, 251 on YouTube and 75 over on the Twitch channel, which is awesome. Because when I started remaking videos at the beginning of this year, I my goal that I set for myself was 250 and 100 over on Twitch, because I know it is a little bit harder to basically garner followers over on Twitch. And we reached one of the goals, which is really nice. And I just wanted to make a video, and I wanted to address some things. The first thing I kind of wanted to address is why the pause in videos and why there hasn't been so many videos in a little bit. And the simple answer is I didn't live in a good environment. The place where I lived before, we didn't have access to internet. We were pretty much in bumblefuck nowhere. Uh, there was no Wi-Fi that you could basically get that wasn't in like literal kilobytes. So yeah, where I was living, I lived out in the middle of nowhere on a farm. We basically lived with we basically lived in the lower half of basically the basement of a friend's house, and it was an awful situation. The people were just terrible, and because of that, I wasn't able to stream. We didn't have guests over very often. We didn't really do much of anything because there was nothing to just do out there. And so it was a very bad environment for all of us, but thankfully we finally managed to save up enough money to get the place that I am in now. I have my own office. I got my own things displayed around. I got my own like figurines, magic cards, all that good jazz just sprawled around. I know it is kind of plain in here. I do plan on getting more stuff to put in here eventually. I want to get like a tapestry on the back wall there so it's not just looking at wood. But yeah, I'm very thankful that we were able to move and that we have this new place that we have now. And that's kind of why there's been like, I'd say like a 2.5, 3 year gap between making content. Around that time, I was working with a buddy of mine. He had his own Twitch channel that we would occasionally do D&D streams on and like spooky night stuff on Sundays. But his channel has also been inactive since moving as well. So it was kind of just a rough time for all of us involved, and uh, I'm kind of glad that I was able to move past that. I got like some of the best internet you can get around here, and I've been picking up live streaming and making YouTube content again, which has been amazing. Which leads into my next thing: what inspired me to be a YouTuber slash Twitch streamer. If I'm being perfectly honest, I actually don't really have an answer to that. Uh, I've watched YouTube from a very early age. I'd say I've been on YouTube since I was about like 9 or 10. I've had many different phases on my time of YouTube. I've been through the whole CNanners phase, watching people play Gmod. I've been through the whole Minecraft phase. Granted, that one was a very short-lived phase because I'm just not a big fan of Minecraft. I've been through the FNAF phase, the horror phase, the H3H3, just like kind of roasting content phase. I've been through a lot of different phases on YouTube, and honestly, I think YouTube has been pretty like giant part of my life. I've watched a lot of YouTubers, but for the longest time, I never actually wanted to be a YouTuber. I don't think it was until I got into high school, so around 14 or 15. Which I'll check my channel after. I'm pretty sure my earliest video was from 8 or 9 years ago, so I would have been around that ballpark. I'm 23 now, so that seems like it would make sense with that timeline. But yeah, it wasn't until high school where I found friends that had similar interests, friends who were also big fans of YouTube, wanting to create content, basically making like a streamer house before streamer houses were really even a thing. And yeah, that's kind of what started it for me. Back in the days, I did, like, early on YouTube, I did watch a lot of Left 4 Dead content creators. So people like Killplex. If any of you remember who Killplex is, he was a pretty big into YouTube zombie games, custom maps, and stuff like that, which is where I draw a lot of inspiration from, or at least what I wanted to do, because I was always interested in stuff like that. I love Resident Evil, and doing a bunch of other stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I've done Resident Evil 4 like 3 times on the Twitch channel already. And I'm about to go through it again because we just recently started the Resident Evil Zero series, which I'm super excited about. Well, not excited about that game. Resident Evil Zero is actually one of my least favorites. But going through all the Resident Evil games in chronological order, I now officially have the entire library from Res Zero to Outbreak to Dead Aim. All the remakes, the originals, the Village. I have literally every Resident Evil game at my disposal, and I plan on doing every single one over on stream. So, check it out. Twitch.tv/KodakTheBear. Put an extra couple inches on your penis and come join us live. And as you noticed by my shirt, awesome like my daughter, some of you may not know that while I was off of YouTube, I also had a kid. I have a beautiful little girl named Alice who just recently turned 2 years old, June 26th, so just a couple days before making this video. And yeah, a lot has gone down since I've been off YouTube, and it's for better or worse, there's been a lot of ups and downs. And yeah, that's kind of really where I am. I just wanted to talk a little bit about myself and what's been going on with the channel, what inspired me, and possibly what my next goals are going to be. So as of right now, I think my next goal is to reach 500 on YouTube. Full transparency though, even if I don't reach a goal, it's not the end of the world. My goal isn't to become this massively huge YouTube channel or to really have just like millions of followers. I'm kind of fine with having a small channel. Having a high subscriber count or view count, stuff like that doesn't bother me. In the end of the day, I just want to make content that I'm proud of, and I just want to make content that other people like as well. I want to create a community of like-minded individuals who are just passionate about video games, who are very positive people, spread positive messages, and just have the same ideals and, just general opinions, I guess, as me. They don't have to be exactly the same, but, just fairly good ones. Also, dude, you're bringing a lot of light in here. Damn cats. And, yeah, that's kind of where the video is going to end. Like I said, thank you guys very much for 250 followers on YouTube. As this video goes live, I will probably be streaming right now on Twitch. Doing some more Left 4 Dead custom campaigns, doing what I like to do, and I'm thankful for you guys that support me. The Left 4 Dead stuff has been doing really good on the channel, and I hope that maybe some of that love will spread its way over to Twitch as well, since that's kind of my primary thing that I do is Twitch. YouTube has always kind of just been a dumping site for my live streams and stuff like that. But I do plan on eventually working on YouTube original content as well. It may take some time, but there's a lot of things that I do have plans for YouTube in the future, and a lot of projects and stuff that I do eventually want to set forth in action. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys stick around. And again, thank you guys for 250. I I never expected it at all. And yeah, catch you guys later.